Look, most contractors don't know the first thing about lead generation. And you and I both know not all leads are created equal. You can get a million leads, but if you don't book any estimates, you don't get any sales, then none of it actually matters. I've worked with hundreds of contractors and construction companies at this point, and I even own over $1 million worth of construction equipment myself. And I'm going to break down every strategy that I know that exists in this market. And then you can just pick your own lead generation method from everything that exists. So we're going to go over a bunch of free strategies that you can use, and we'll even go over the best paid ones. And we're not just going to talk about lead generation, but we'll talk about which ones actually get estimates and which ones get the highest paying jobs. All right, so let's look at the free ones first. The first method is referrals. You and I both know these are the best leads. These are the leads that pay the most, the easiest to close, and they are the least amount of headache. But the problem is that most companies have no idea how to get these coming in consistently. Now, look, instead of begging all of your customers for, hey, let us know if you have any referrals, or hoping and praying that they just recommend your company to someone else, you can actually create systems in place that will maximize your referrals. Now, one of the best strategies that I have seen to increase this is to give people something. Give your existing customers a reward for referring their friends, their family, or anyone in their network. It could be as small as a $50 Amazon gift card, a $25 Starbucks gift card. Look, chances are you're probably going to make thousands of dollars from any referrals that they send your way. So why not give them $50? Why not give them $100 for sending someone your way? One of the best things you can do is just download a list of all of your past customers and then send all of them a text. Hey, John, it's been so long since we last talked. Hope everything is going amazing. Just wanted to let you know we have a promotion right now where if you refer us any new clients, I'd be happy to send you a $100 Amazon gift card on us. Something as simple as this will get way more referrals coming in. Next, we have partnerships. Okay, this is something that no one does, no one thinks about. And this is something that we do also for the contractors that we work with. We can download a list of their past customers and send these referral campaigns like we just talked about. But B, we can also do partnership campaigns. So what does that look like? Interior design firms, architects, home inspectors, property management companies. Look, all of these companies have your ideal clients. It could even be real estate professionals. They literally work with people that need your services, that need what it is that you offer. And because this comes in as a referral from an interior design firm or from an architect, they are way more likely to pay whatever price you want, and they're not going to complain. And now you might be wondering, great, well, how do I actually reach out to these people? Well, what you can do is use a tool like this one right here. You could choose your area. So let's say you're in Las Vegas. You would select the Las Vegas area, just like all the zip codes. And then let's say you want to work with architects. Boom. You just select architect right here. You go to the bottom and you just hit get data. And now what it's going to do is it's going to search your area for every single architect, and it will give you a nice spreadsheet of everyone in that area. This tool is called tryoutscraper.com. I cannot believe more people are not taking advantage of this. And it costs around $7 to get 3,000 places, meaning 3,000 businesses, architects that are in Las Vegas. Now imagine you called all of them, you texted all of them, you emailed all of them, sparking up a conversation, and also give them value, refer clients to them. Maybe you're working with realtors. Now you have an amazing business relationship with these people where you are sending each other leads. And this works extremely, extremely well. Next, what we have is BNI Chamber of Commerce. So by joining these local groups, you can get extremely high-end projects as well. The only downside of this is you do have to attend the meetings, and you do have to shake hands, and you do have to show up. I think it's once a week. And they also have other like bigger networking groups and so forth. But overall, this could be a great source of potential clients, but also potential partnerships. You also meet other people inside this group, this is all business owners. That might be plumbers, for example. And then they work with your ideal clients as well. Next, we have organic SEO. Now, this isn't technically free since you do have to pay someone to do the SEO for you. And by the way, most of these SEO companies are absolute garbage. We've even tested a bunch. However, if you can get your website ranked on Google, those are free leads because you're not paying for leads, right? If you're at the very, very top, you and I both know when someone Googles roofer Las Vegas, remodeling company Las Vegas, landscaper Las Vegas, plumbers, they're really going to call one of the top 3 people. So it's really a disproportionate amount of businesses that just claim all the phone calls. We've gone from number 4 and we're getting a couple phone calls a week to being number 2 or number 3, and then instantly 3x, 4x the amount of phone calls and the amount of leads that we are getting from that traffic channel. So technically these leads are free, but most likely you will need to hire someone to actually deliver on that service for you. And the last one is randomly, sometimes the leads just come in. Most of the time this is from organic SEO where someone's maybe around you and then they Google kitchen remodeler near me, plumber near me, landscaper near me, then it just kind of shows up. And other times you just have no idea how someone found you. It could even be on social media. Now, the cool thing is, yes, these are free leads, but oftentimes these are the most qualified. Referrals are the most qualified. If you set up the right partnerships, they can be the most qualified ones with the biggest budget. So next, let's go over to paid leads. And when I say paid leads, I don't mean things like Home Advisor or Angie's or any of these shared lead companies, because they are taking a lead and they are selling it to you 4 or 5 other people. Who knows how many? And then they're charging you an insane price for that lead, as well as all of your competitors. Now, a lot of times they're generating that lead themselves on Google, like this. For example, if you type in roofer Las Vegas, you'll see under sponsored ad, what's going on? Angie is promoting their stuff. Thumbtack, find a roofer. And then they're collecting that lead and reselling it to you. So they might be paying $80 per lead, $50 per lead. Even if it's $100 per lead, they're then selling it to you for $150. But they're also selling it to all your competitors. So they're making 5x profit on something like this. So if you're going to pay for leads, I suggest you go direct to the homeowner. Now, that's not to say these advisor sites, the pay-per-lead sites, don't work. You can definitely make sales from it. But the problem is just that you're competing with so many other people. And if you're a higher-end company, chances are your price is just not the cheapest. So next, let's talk about my favorite lead website or advertising website, and that is local service ads. Now, what is local service ads? If you just go to Google and type in Google local service ads, it should be the first link right here, reach local customers. Again, you're going to Google directly. And the cool thing is you don't need a website. You don't need to know how to market or how to do any crazy advertising. You can set this account up yourself. There's tons of agencies that are charging thousands of dollars for this, but all you have to do is go in here and just click get started. And all it's going to do is going to create you a page that says Google guaranteed. And all you're doing here is you will start paying per lead. It says right here, ads, you only pay for customers, not clicks. Now, really what it is you're paying per lead. You're not paying per customer. Nonetheless, it works extremely, extremely well. And it seems like they're even offering a promotion right now where you're getting $1,500 in ad credit, which is really freaking cool because you can jump on and basically advertise for $1,500 completely for free. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, that's over. We also have promotional codes and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, this is a great way to do it. And it shows up like this, and you're just paying per phone call, and you are going around the advisor sites and paying directly per lead. And the cool thing is, if the lead's not super qualified, you can also ask for a refund and say, hey, that wasn't a real lead. Next that we have down our list is Google Ads. Now, Google Ads still works extremely well, except it's just way more expensive than ever before. The prices keep rising, and that's why the advisor sites are also charging you much more per lead. So again, that's going to be right where it says sponsored. So some companies are advertising directly, like this guy, right? #1 rated Las Vegas roofer. It's funny how every company says they're the #1 rated company. But anyways, this is how you can show up. And so this way, this is already much smarter and much cheaper than going with the advisor type sites right here. So you could try to compete. You'll need a good company to run this for you. Honestly, it's not my favorite strategy, but it definitely does work. And that's exactly why people keep spending money on this platform. When you do it right, it works extremely, extremely well. And a lot of times when you actually go into the Google Maps, you'll see the first post right here, sponsored. This is going to be a company that is paying for this placement. So you can see the top guys have 109 reviews, 61, 77 reviews. This guy has 6 reviews. However, they are at the very, very top. Now, my opinion on Google Ads is it's kind of like a Band-Aid solution. This is great to have. However, really what you want to do is you want to set yourself up so you're ranked organically. You don't want to be paying per lead. You don't want to pay per click. You want to be up here in the top section because this is where you can absolutely crush, get hundreds of leads per month without paying per lead. But in the meantime, if you need leads immediately, then you can certainly run some Google Ads. So lastly, we have Meta ads. Now, this works extremely well if you do it properly. Meta is Facebook, Instagram, and most companies completely mess this up. Let me guess, if you've tried Facebook ads, I can probably try to guess your issue with them. The lead quality is terrible. You ran some ads and either didn't get any leads because you boosted a post and you think that's, oh, I tried Facebook ads, or you had a company run it for you and they got you a bunch of leads, but you couldn't get a hold of them. Felt like you were freaking cold calling people. This is the common mistake and common story that I hear from people that have tried Meta.